And we capitalize on what we see. Wanna go to Pitville? Come join the Pip Academy and learn the Pip drill. Let's take the trip to Pip.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? I wanted to provide some analysis for gold for the week of February 19th through the 23rd of 2024. And so one of the things that we had last week, we can see that we're still bullish on the daily. However, on Tuesday of last week, we see we got a major push to the downside, which was the result of CPI news that we got, okay? And we can see from there, we got a reaction to our daily demand zone, all right? So if we break it down to the 4 hour, one of the things that we can see is overall, we're bearish on the 4 hour time frame, okay? We can see lower low, lower high, lower low. And some may be wondering or looking at these two areas here, but this here is just a liquidity grab. We didn't get any body closures above this area here, okay? So looking at this, we can see and kind of break down our trading range from our 4 hour to see exactly what we're working with. This, we want to make sure we change this to our week swing, okay? So right now, we're playing in between this area here. We see we have a H4 supply here. We have a lot of unhealthy price action and prices coming back to actually recoup these unfulfilled orders in the market, okay? So if we come to our 15-minute, let's see what our structure is looking like. We can see once we kind of got down to these areas here, we had a break of structure here on the 15-minute, a reaction. And then from there, we started getting bullish momentum, okay? And so currently right now, we're resting in between this trading range on our M15. And if we utilize our fibs, one of the things that we want to wait for is for price to get into our discounted pricing. And then from there, we can ride price up to probably tap into this H4 supply up in this area here. But if we look and see which point of interest is that could pique our interest in our discounted area, we can look in this area here. So we have a 15-minute demand here. And so what we'll do, we'll put an alert right in this area here. Gold taps into golden zone. We'll say M15. That way, once gold kind of taps into that area, this is 205, 220. We'll make sure that we put this notation here. Alert at 205, 220. Okay. So once gold kind of get down in this area, we want to wait for a transition. Excuse me. Once gold gets down to this area, we want to wait for a transition on a smaller time frame, and then we can possibly ride price up to this area here. Okay. One other thing to note is where we are within our 4 hour trading range. Okay. So that is key. So if I do utilize our fibs here, everything in this area, once we kind of get up to our premium pricing, there we go. We'll put H4. Once we get up to this area here, trading will be off limits until we see a transition on the 15-minute retest and then go down. Okay, because we don't necessarily want to look for any buys to go up in this area because price can turn around at any given moment. So right now we have a little bit of real estate to work with. And so once we kind of get the retest coming back on this area here, so if we come back to this golden zone, we're literally looking at about 150 some pips or so, but that's well enough range for us to get a good risk to reward to ride price up. Hey, you guys, I hope this was informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for watching.
Then we capitalize on what we see. Wanna go to Pitville? Come join the Pip Academy and learn the Pip drill. Let's take the trip to Pitville.